All right, comrades, we are very much so ready to go.
All right, are we leaving in the beginning stuff?
No,
Yes.
comrade,
Guys
we
rolling
must
out of
give
bed?
quick. Just say where we are, what we are
All
doing.
right. So the guys went through. The Humblewood on their quest to get to Illyria and are now at Fort Esterna. They successfully convinced Major Drog, who was supposed to be a very obstinate paladin, but they did a damn good job convincing him, and got a boat for their trip to Illyria. And here we are. They are. It's a bright new morning. They were given beds that were probably a bit too small, so their legs were hanging over. But it's the best sleep they've gotten in about 3-4 days.
Oh, comrades, that was very good night's sleep, just like in the old gulag.
Just like the gulag.
You know, the cots in the gulag were a little bit bigger. These are a little small for a large bear rooster
You had
such as
the,
ourselves.
you had the cot, I had the metal hammock.
Oh, the metal hammock,
Oh,
comrade.
the
I
hammock
remember
was the
that.
best.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's also a torture device in the other room next door, I remember. That's what they call it. Alright, so now, comrade, I believe we have some business to take care of regarding being able to use some OP points, as it were.
Yes.
Right.
Alright,
I believe
so
we've already taken care of that.
We drew the card.
we drew the card. Alright.
There's a ring that... Now I have to sign paperwork every time I cast a spell.
So when Mikail drew the card, it immediately transformed into a ring that curled around his finger, and he can't take it off. If you try to take it off to inspect it, it's stuck. But it's a beautiful ring with a sort of this mottled, swirly green jewel in it. And you're not entirely sure what it does yet.
Oh, okay.
Comrade,
But it's there.
That rings that appeared on your hands, that sure does not look like any type of crest I'm familiar with from the motherland.
It's like a, I don't know what it is, comrade.
It
It
is
almost looks like a
alright.
piece of copper ore, like greenish, tarnished copper ore set in as like a semi-precious jewel.
I'm sure we can figure out what it does. It is alright.
Right.
Now, you know what we must do.
We have to commandeer a boat.
No! We've done that, comrade. Comrade, you need to wake up. We are
need
at
two
that
boats,
land.
comrade.
We need 2 boats. Oh, you're right. You know, we probably should have a second boat on hand for when we can no longer use this boat.
Right.
So
Oh,
that
boy.
is our next thing to do. But in the meantime, Yumi, the Red Dream, are 2 what the fuck are they called?
The griffins.
The Griffins, comrades, the Griffins. They seem to be really warming up to the idea of communism, by the way, too. They really enjoy it. They love that the communist air shows that they put on for us.
Hammer and sickle are very content.
Very content creatures. And now we have to go and help out the cat people, apparently.
I would like to eat a cat person.
I know you want to eat the cat person. You'd like to eat almost every animal we come across, but that cannot happen.
Okay.
God damn it,
All right.
comrade.
So, do you guys leave the room?
We leave the room.
Yes.
So as you go to open the door, right behind the door, about to knock, he was clearly about, is this little, like, clearly young, owl knight with a little feathered helmet on, and he was about to knock. He's like, "Oh, I was just coming by to get you two. I am Cadet Binter. I was told by the Major to come get you and bring you down to his office.
What are you?
I am an owl, a strig, sir."
Are you an intern?
"What?
Are you an intern?
I'm Cadet."
Comrade, he's an intern.
You
Did you
basically
bring the
intern.
coffee, comrade?
It is alright, little strange feather fuck. Alright, just take us to where we
Excuse
need
me?
to go.
Right this way. And he is like probably a third your size.
Okay.
Basically a barn owl like Strig. Tiny. So he waddles down the hallway. He leads you up into you're going around quite a bit. You're going up into you're going down hallways, upstairs into sub levels. Clearly this fortress was pieced together tower by tower over time on the side of a cliff, so things don't always match up. So you're going up and down a lot of stairs, and eventually you get to the main tower. And you've been in this room into Major Drog's office before, and he's sitting there behind the desk. He actually has a little reading glasses on the tip of his raccoon snout.
Comrade. Oh, we have
Yes.
not made the trip across the ocean yet.
No. We're still in the city, comrade.
You just left here.
Maybe you made a trip across the city with what
No,
you,
I
what
thought-
they
I
see
thought-
what
okay.
you did last night, but
We get into that. I thought we had discussed that we are going to be in the land of the cat people.
No.
but okay.
Right. No. I'm out of game. I'm speeding things through, but yes, we got to proceed from. Yeah.
All right.
It's like
there's
Boys-
a card in the deck of many things that just said you are now spayed/neutered.
oh my god!
We do
if
not
you guys
want that
draw
card.
that would be the
That's in
fucking-
which deck, comrade?
This is a deck of plenty.
I will never draw from that deck again. Ever.
Now on the flip side of the deck of manly things, where was it?
Oh, I forgot about the deck of
The
manly.
Hanged Man.
I have it.
He has the Hanged Man.
Oh, you did get the Hanged Man.
Yes, I had to put a special flap in the piece of armor and put the extra
He
plate on
whipped it out and used it as a weapon.
forgot
Yes, I
about
slapped the
that.
major across the face with it. Do you not remember that?
I
Oh, you
remember.
did.
Yes,
You
I
did
did.
with
Oh,
the-
I did, comrade.
Shit. Oh, you did.
All right. We are in his office
You have an
now.
honest to god natural 20 dick.
Yes.
God fucking damn it.
All right.
Okay. So he's like, I'm not gonna keep you long, boys. Out in the docks is a large galley ship, and the captain will be there waiting for you. Captain goes by the name of Astor. He's a hedge. A lot of good captains tend to be. But yeah, tell him I sent you, and he'll take you on your way. And
All
thank
right.
you, boys. That was the best evening I've had
Oh,
in 20 years.
comrade, I
Oh,
tell you
bet
right
it
now,
was, comrade.
it was good time. It was good. You should, one of these days, hopefully we can find a way to be able to get you to take a look at the good times we have back at the motherland, and we show you some really crazy stuff. But for now, that was the best we could do.
Anybody who does things like you do things, I want to meet.
All right. Well, thank you very much, sir. Well, we must be on our way to help as a bunch of little furry creatures.
All right. Thank you, boys, and have a good, safe trip into Illyria. Things are a little bit spotty there as of late.
Ah, very good to know. You see, comrade, this is where we plant the ideas for change.
Right, comrade. I've already been passing out pamphlets.
To all the troops at the base.
Just these brilliant red vermilion pamphlets here. Perfect.
All right. So we move out.
So he sends you away. Binter leads you down through the path you took down. This is a massive, sort of pieced together fort. So you're not really sure where you are until he takes you out the back gate.
Oh,
But you're walking for a while. You're walking for probably 10 minutes before you get out the back. And you're on just a typical looking dock. There's about three jetties heading out, and one of them is a big galley ship. Now, just to remind you, if you're not sure what specifically a galley ship looks like. Okay. I'm just popping in a moment. Galley ship is one of the ones that has the row of oars in the front.
I
yeah.
remember that from
It's
the
a
old
big
days.
it's a big ship. It's a big ship, but it has the oars.
All right.
Because you're heading on a river, so
Right.
just in case they need it. All right, and so there's a hedge captain. He's basically got a tunic, like a black and white tunic on, and he has some of his spines tied up in a bandana, but he's sitting there smoking a pipe, waiting for you guys.
Okay.
Go up, talk to him.
Excuse me, little
Oh.
hedge creature.
I will pause you for a moment as you walk up. Just give me a perception check to see if you notice something.
Oh.
I have perception, I believe. Somewhere. Is he skilled? Oh no. Well, kind of. $24.
Oh. Okay. I mean, you didn't need such a big sword to notice this, but I will tell you, etched into the side of the ship is the name, the Venture Fourth, and the word fourth is spelled like the number, like fourth, like the fourth in the series.
All right.
Comrade Captain.
Hey, you can tell but with that national tone, you can tell exactly when it was carved in.
No.
I'm
Comrade.
kidding. No. Yeah.
Yes, comrade. What do you see, Mikail?
Well, ask the captain something for me.
Oh, what do you want me to ask him?
I want to know what happened to the other 3 ships.
Excuse me, are we near the captain right now, did you say?
Yeah, you basically are having this exchange as you're walking up to him.
Excuse me, captain?
Oh, are you the ones the major sent to me?
Yes, comrade, I have a very important question before we get underway with everything else. What exactly happened to your first 3 ships?
Oh shit, you saw that. But you get a little uncomfortable and shifty. He's like, I was a little fast and loose as a youngin'. Let's just say I took a river ship where a river ship shouldn't go. And, Krakens.
Oh, comrade, I know what you speak of. Alright, no, say no more, say no more. Now, let me ask you the last thing. Did you do the same thing 3 times because you kept thinking that you would beat it the next time and then finally they said no more boats?
Look, when people are young, they're a little foolhardy.
Alright,
I may have
that's
been a
all I
little bit
needed to know.
drunk, but I'm a different sailor now.
Alright, you know, good on you, man, for being able to keep going and to obtain that position again. Because that is how it was back where I'm from. You know, you could do some pretty stupid shit. As long as you do it for the motherland, they're usually pretty lenient. So, alright, I can respect you.
Holds out a hand. The name's Aster.
Esther, this is my friend Mikail, I'm Ivan.
You reaches out to shake your hand, and he moves on to the other. To, whoever he shakes first, he moves on to the other.
Alright.
All right, we'll get your stuff loading up. And he looks behind you and he sees an attendant from the fortress, cadet, leading out your circus troupe and Hammer, Sickle, and Red Dream. He's like, "Oh, let me get the boys out," and he starts clapping. He's like, "Come on, we need some boys loading this stuff up." And out of the ship come out a varied crew of bird folk and humble folk. They basically bring down a.
As they're doing that, I yell, Red Dream.
He'll trot up to you.
Alright, comrade, now isn't Steven the one that actually talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
he
I can talk to
understands
him.
Oh, he understands me?
Yeah, he can understand. He can understand the speech.
Gotcha.
I just can't understand. Yeah.
Gotcha, comrade. You have been very good boy, and we will make sure as soon as we get to the other side, we find some nice, tasty treats for you. Just please do not eat any of the bird folk on the ship. Please.
He nods in agreement. You can tell he was probably thinking.
Comrade, I know what you wanted to do.
We
But
might
it's
be able
alright.
to get you a furry snack on the other end.
And
Maybe.
you never know, there may be a bad one we could throw at him that would
It
help
could
the
be a bad
community.
one, yeah, you never know.
Remember, he can turn things to stone.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can turn
That's
this to
yes.
stone. Do not turn the ship to stone.
Don't do, especially when we're in the middle of the river. That would be bad.
He looks at the water and nods. He's like, looks back at the ship, looks at the water, looks at the ship. He's like, like he gets it.
Okay, now, all right, good boy. You make good commie pet. Very nice.
So as soon as he sees they bring out the plank, he notices that and he just trots up onto the ship, past all of them. They're like, "Wait, what?"
It is all right, boys. It's all right, boys. He will not hurt you. We just told him to not eat any of you.
Fucking fantastic. One of the says back to you. Oh god. So they bring the cart and all the animals up on ship, and they basically behind the helm they pull up some fabric and basically make like a covered area. They bring the cart and the animals back there, and they start lashing down the cart so it can't move on the deck, and basically like bedding down the animals so that they're safe and secure.
Gotcha.
Not that you're gonna hit really choppy water in a river, but cautious.
And the fact that the
cautious
griffins are
sailors.
the only ones that are able to escape no matter what if we have problems.
True. Very true.
They're very unbothered by the whole thing.
Yeah. So during the exchange, as you're loading stuff up, Aster comes back up to you and he's like, "So you're heading to Illyria, that's right?"
Comrade, that is very true. This is very true.
Yeah. It's funny, most folks are running away from there now. Illyrians and humble folk. They're staying pretty stubborn, if you ask me.
Well, you know, comrade,
What's going on in Illyria?
You ask him what happened?
Yes.
I guess the news has been slow to make it upland. The Huns from up north of Illyria invaded the place. They said that dog in charge has got a bone to pick with them cats, and he smiles wryly as soon as he says that.
oh,
Like he's proud
comrade,
of
are you
himself.
saying that literal dogs are attacking the cat folk?
Dog people known as the Huns or Hundar have invaded. Yes. What the fuck's that emperor name? There's some emperor named himself on some sort of divine right. Took over, changed a bunch of stuff and started invading.
You know,
It happened very, very quickly.
as a child, I had a nice dog friend. He read books to me. His name was Wishbone. He was beautiful. Rip Wishbone.
Comrade, I remember the days of Wishbone. We had that. That was the only entertainment in the Gulag nursery.
The only thing we had. He was my only friend for many
The
years.
only thing. That was the only thing from Western entertainment that made it into the Gulag.
They had to dub it over with the pamphlets.
They did. That dog had a very deep voice. I always wondered about that. Still is beautiful. That dog taught us all the truths of communism.
He did.
Oh, god damn it.
Voiced by Karl Marx himself.
God damn it, you guys. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Before he walks away, Aster also asks you, what are you doing there? It's kind of... I don't know, I don't hear about two people walking into a war
Comrade,
torn.
I don't actually remember what we're doing there.
Well, comrade, the best way we can tell you what we're doing there, you just told us about the dog people. We're probably going to be there to kill some dog people.
No, yeah, that's probably true.
Well, you're in luck then. They do got a resistance out there. Them cat folks have never been very organized, very territorial. Not sure if them city-states have gotten it in them to stand against an empire.
Oh, so they turn into the bloodshed then to defend themselves? This is a good thing.
Yeah, I've heard the capital kind of surrendered.
The capital surrendered? Oh, just like the fucking French. Those goddamn bastards. Let me guess, there's lots of artwork there, yes?
Historical buildings, yes.
Fucking coward
Much of the
bastards. We put all the goddamn art on the front line. We use them as fucking shields, goddamn portraits.
We reinforced our fucking trenches with the art.
We used fucking sculptures to make barracks. We used them to hang tents.
Oh my
These
god.
fuckers are protecting that shit. Alright, I know what we're doing there now. We're gonna torch every last goddamn dog, and then we're going to teach all those fucking pussies the truth about the goddamn world. Alright, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
night,
sure.
sir.
Oh, by the way, I assume you want me to take you all the way there. I can also take you part of the way there. There are a couple docks along near Vitar's Citadel. I can drop you off if you want to take the landway in. It's your choice.
So what you're saying is that the city itself is occupied?
Gottman should be fine. It's kind of the gateway into the city. It's managed to stay pretty free. He's not really a king. He's not really the leader, we'll say. A little eccentric bastard. He's kind of kept it free. Gottman's always been the trade city, so they keep it pretty open. He's been doing
damn
something
Swiss.
to keep them out of power.
Alright, comrade, alright, very good. Take us all the way there to the free area.
All right, I'll take you straight to the
land.
free city.
The sooner we get there, the sooner we can save Zip.
Many souls.
Many souls.
Wait, did you say this was an area of free trade?
Did you just say
it's
that?
sort of. Yeah, he did.
We
Say,
may have
he
to
did say
change a
free.
few
He
things.
did say free trade, but he also said it's sort of like the outward gateway. It's like a.
You know,
port city.
comrade, even we have one area of free trade. I mean, this could be good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That is true.
You need at least one. That is where all the vile vice and everything happens. Shit, I can't make that reference. I was supposed to say something really bad. No.
Wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Nope. No,
No?
it's gonna
Okay.
be way worse. It was gonna be
God.
historically accurate, but very, very bad.
Jesus. Okay. Well, we can skip over that.
Okay. Alright.
All right.
Alright. Comrade. Alright, comrade, take us there now. We should.
All right.
Sooner we be underway, the sooner we can save the pussy from the hound.
So Astral will take his place up at the helm. You two are free to hang out wherever along the deck. I'll remind you that this is roughly what it looks like. We can just keep this up on.
Yeah, probably.
No, I'll let me switch you to the map screen first.
How big is
How long is a galley ship? That's a good question. It's about 120 feet.
Okay.
How tall's the mast?
Tall's the mast?
Probably about the same height.
Probably about the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb the mast.
You're going to climb the mast.
Comrade,
okay.
I just want to remind you, you are a very large bear.
You are a very large bear.
I
This
will
is a sound
remind you,
vessel.
while that mast once was a tree, the tree is dead. You can no longer commune with it.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
There we go, I'll move you guys here. Okay. Let me just put this
This
up on the
boat was
screen.
made out of Jeff.
God damn it.
There we go.
Can we make it
I'll leave
smaller,
this here as a
perhaps, that
reminder.
image?
Yep.
Like, about, I can just leave it up permanently and I can have it
Yeah,
small.
no, I'm leaving it there.
Oh, I can't move it.
No.
We can't see it at all.
But you can't. It's literally right here. Oh wait, let me.
I can only see the masts. There
What?
we go.
Yeah,
There we
there you
go.
go.
It's not as small as you think because of how I have my screen, comrade.
Oh, you haven't zoomed out.
I need it to
You
be
should-
smaller.
Okay,
Maybe about half that size.
Greg.
There, perfect, right there.
Greg,
Very nice.
you can zoom out in this game.
Which is what, control?
Or there's a slider at the top right.
There is big slider.
Oh, comrades, that's much better.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. All
I'll
right,
leave that
now
right
we're
there as
good
a
to go.
reminder. All right. So I mean, it's only going to take about a day and a half for you guys to get there. So what do you guys do? Do you just pass the time chit chatting? I'll just put you guys.
Yes,
out
we
here.
talk for a little bit.
Talk.
Comrade,
We pretend to throw a sailor off the edge.
comrade, I think that's a very poor decision. We got into the man's good graces. He gave us a fucking boat to take us and the troop, like these people that we're just going to let fend for themselves once we get there, obviously.
Obviously.
But we were able to take the Red Dream. We did not think we were going to get something big enough to take the Red Dream, and this boat is just large enough to take it with us.
Right.
And then we
How
took
big
our
is the Red
Griffin
Dream?
friends. This is all very fortunate. So I say we don't kill the sailors. Now, what I do want to discuss with you, comrade, is how we are going to go about persuading the higher ups, either in this place that we are going to, that we need to do something about the invader problem, and also what we are going to do about keeping the Red Dream from eating every kitty cat he sees, because I have a feeling we're going to have issues.
We're going to have to find a large predator for the Red Dream to eat.
I think that we can do that. Now, maybe we can satiate him with every dog that we find.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
So, just so we're clear, we're going to feed him the corpses of all the defeated dogs that we kill.
Right.
Alright, just so that's
Whatever
out
you
there.
guys plan on doing.
Um,
All I'm here to do is tell you what happens and what things to roll.
So first, the higher-ups, we will tell them that they must follow us or they will be declawed.
You know, comrade, we are big enough. I think we could make that work.
I think we could intimidate them into
They already
submission.
gave up their fucking city. I mean,
They give up the city. They can give up the little city.
yes.
And then we will take command
I like it.
and launch an attack.
For the motherland.
For the motherland.
All right.
All right.
So as you guys are having this conversation, so the whole time you've been in the Riverlands, which is this region south of the swamps and west of the Ironwood, yeah. You've noticed it's gotten a little bit more foggy. Out on the water, it's a little bit denser. So I think this area is usually shrouded by fog and mist. But yeah, as you approach what they've told you is the Fernveld Mountains, it's this range out here. The fog you can see in the distance is almost rolling off them like a waterfall. You can tell there's a lot of weather activity coming off the other side of these high mountains, and the mist breaks slightly over the water, where the climate changes enough where it can start to rain out of the air. But as you approach here, you can see in the distance almost the first peaks of a citadel out in the distance. But you notice something, potentially. Give me perception checks.
Perception.
It's 13.
Okay. Mikail,
22.
you hear humming. It's a
hear
male
humming?
voice,
Okay.
but probably off the port side of the ship. In the water.
Do you hear that, comrade?
Comrade, I don't think
Well,
so.
once it's been pointed out to you, you can hear it over the
Let me
lap
try
of the
again.
waves.
Well, I do hear
hear-
something.
It's like a man singing in the water.
Yes, comrade, yes. Almost like Stalin himself.
It's an
Almost
oddly
like Stalin.
familiar tune, but you can't put your finger on it.
It sounds so familiar.
Comrade, perhaps we
Alright.
should investigate.
Let us investigate.
Alright, so we look over the side, I guess.
You look over the side, and the mist is broken close enough to the ship. There's a man walking on the water past the ship.
What?
This is a man?
Yes, he looks a
Like
little
a
bit like
human.
this. Wait 1 sec. I gotta edit something. Can you see that?
Where?
No.
Okay, 1 sec.
Christian, so like for the purpose of this, like where we are, just like in the portion of the map, you need to shrink things down.
No, this will pop up in the center of your screen if I do it right.
Okay.
No matter what. There we go.
Yes.
This Birdman just walking through the water.
Oh, it's a bird man.
You can see him now? Can you?
Okay. Yes, I can see him.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks oddly like the blue tiger that made Greg into a mutant last time.
Wasn't thinking about that, but
Excuse me! Excuse me, comrade Bolshevik man!
Hey, you!
who's that?
It's this ship.
Oh God, there's a ship.
Yes, what is a feathery Bolshevik such as yourself doing in the water?
Mind if I come up?
Fuck, I don't
yes.
know, comrade. Go right ahead.
All right, he just floats into the air and just.
Wait. You invited the demon onto the ship.
Comrade, how was I supposed to know? He's a fucking bird walking on the water.
Wizard, we do these things.
Oh,
Magic.
Oh, magic.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You
It's
are
like
wearing
Rasputin.
blue robe, aren't you?
Yes, I am a blue wizard.
You
This is what we
fucking
wear.
filthy bastard. I know who you are, but I will not speak your name. For I fear that the boat will sink.
You know me.
I know you by many names, comrade.
Oh, I am Usador, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great burrows of Malunga. The Illurian know me as Feline Zelig, the moles know me as Diggy Diggy Hole, and the bears as Grizzly Wondertooth. I am also known in the Humblewood as Alistor Fenwingle, and I have many other names of such power that they would catch your eyeballs aflame and send them flying into the sky to explode into a beautiful multicolored explosion.
Comrades, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. Thank you so much.
I've been practicing that for a fucking month.
Wait, I know him. Back in the motherland, when I was a wedding planner, he was Dale Sprinkle Sleeves.
Oh, yes, comrade.
You know me. My reputation spreads. Where's the
very,
motherland?
very far. You are also
Very
known to gamblers as Johann Sebastian Bacharach.
God damn it! I thought these names were secret.
Well, not that secret, but some of them still are, and there's one I know that will sink the ship, so we will not say it.
Yeah, don't talk about it. There's one I think I can share. Specific to this world.
Oh, yes?
The Hootfield clan of the Alderheart call me Leisure Suit Larry the Cable Guy.
Leisure Suit Larry the Cable Guy.
Thank you.
Comrades, that is beautiful.
That is amazing.
But what is such an accomplished blue person such as yourself doing walking on the water?
I popped into this world, thought I'd walk around, realized I was a bird. Like birds.
I thought you were made of birds. As every wizard is.
Did you just
you
choose
are
the
right.
bird form in this world because it was your favorite?
Didn't choose this one. I like it.
Oh, comrade, this is very nice. Alright. So what are you doing here?
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Well, perhaps
I was
then-
in my usual tavern eating a spiced potato and just fucking woke up here.
Comrades, that's not good. Do you know what?
No,
what
it's
realm
not.
is this, by the way?
I know it's called the Humblewood. I've been spending a little bit of time in the what do they call it? The Alderheart, the big tree.
The
Magical
big tree.
place.
But this
Very
is
magical
this not part of Ephesius at all? Is this part of another realm?
I feel this place is disconnected from Ephesius. Not enough that I can't use my magic. It's somewhere else.
This is very odd, comrade. But this is perhaps very good. You see, comrade, we come from the same world where a very dear friend of yours came from. We
Dear
came
friend of
from the world of Arnie Niekamp.
No, sorry. Chunt's from Foon.
Arnie.
Oh, fucking Arnie.
Yes. But we came from another part of the world that he's from. Probably he has not referenced it much.
Chicago.
Not very. We've been to Chicago. Oh, we've had this adventures in Chicago and in New York. He may have talked of New York a bit, but regardless, we're from another part of the world. But basically, we are going someplace now, actually, where we're trying to help a group of individuals from oppression, and I know you like that.
Yes. I've been on many a quest to rid the world of tyrants and evil dark lords.
Oh, well, there's evil.
Oh, you're
evil
talking
Dark
about the
Lord.
cat people land.
Yes, the cat people land.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful people. Is trouble going on there?
Yeah, comrade, yes. I mean, their entire kingdom basically forfeited itself to the invading army, except for small
Fuck,
resistance cells.
I've spent about the last month walking on water.
You spent the last month walking on water. All right, comrade. Perhaps you should get on the boat with us, and we'll go back, and perhaps you might be able to come up with some things. We need somebody with your experience, maybe to talk to the people in the town, and to help us smooth things over, and then to help run things while we are away killing the dog folk.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right, persuasion. Oh fuck, this is where I actually have good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check.
I'm actually keeping my fingers crossed. This is not something I was planning on including, but this sounds fun as
Persuasion
fuck.
plus
So.
7. So that's a
Oh, plus
D20 plus 7.
Ooh, want to assist at all,
An assist?
Mikail?
I only trust red wizards.
Ooh, interesting. I like it. Interesting. Hmm. I'll find you. I'm on my way to the big tree. I left one of my magic stones. I left one of my magic stones back in the hut they gave me.
The fucking magic stones. All right,
Those
comrade.
Rocky
Oh,
Talkies.
by the way, he pats around his robe. He pulls out 2 stones and hands one to each of you.
Oh.
These are Rocky Talkies.
These are
Yeah.
official goddamn Rocky Talkies. These are real.
Rocky Talkie
These are
brand
very
right
high
on there.
range.
If you're doing anything resistance related, these will be helpful.
You know, if we get shit going there and things get really bad, could we call on you?
I'll find you. I will be over in a split, for I am a powerful wizard and I can travel at the speed of sound.
All right, very good, comrade.
But I like a leisurely stroll on the water, so I may see you in a week or so. Ooh, not sure.
All right. Goodbye,
All right.
Grizzly Wondertooth.
God damn it!
Goodbye, Dale Sprinkle Sleeves.
Dale Sprinkle Sleeves.
Damn it! All right, he just hovers off the ship back onto the water and continues walking.
Glorious bastard he is.
Oh shit!
Was there a red wizard in Hello from the Magic Tavern?
Yes,
Yeah,
Genlevia,
Genlevia.
who is played by Felicia Day.
Wait, Jen Levy is a red wizard?
Yes. Yeah. She's Usador's girlfriend.
Yep. All right.
Wasn't she a pile of biscuits?
She became, she was a pile of biscuits on the table, and then she turned into Genlevia, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And a plate of ribs, too.
Oh, and a plate of ribs.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so now we continue. So we,
So yeah, the boat continues along, and I mentioned that you noticed this this spire out in the distance, and as you approach it, I'm just gonna pop it up, by the way.
Okay.
One sec, so you can see this. Where is it? By the way, I have a little. Yeah, that's right. Sort of this tower off on a cliffside as you're going through the pass. Imagine this mirrored. This would be on your left. You get a weird feeling from this place. Not evil. Like you're noticed. And you guys know this, you're operatives. You know when the jig's up, you know when you've been found. Kind of got that feeling.
comrade,
Like someone's watching you from up high in the peak.
Mikail,
Yes, comrade.
do you get that feelings that we were taught to learn in our target acquisition class?
Oh, yes, the heebie-jeebies.
Yes, that is the official term given to us.
Technical term.
Yes, I'm getting it from that building over there.
As you're talking, someone's clearly lit a brazier up in the top of the tower, and there's just almost like a lighthouse fire up there.
Comrade, that's not good.
No, comrade, that's very bad.
That's very bad.
That is also from our other class that we took on signals and how to depict them.
Yes, a signal on, a bad.
Bad.
So far, nothing's happened though.
It was a 1-credit course.
Very low credit score. He was
Just a seminar.
He was a grizzled veteran. He had nothing else to do in the gulag. They just had them teach it on weekends.
Yeah. He was retiring the next semester.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, comrade, we should be very vigilant, for we are coming into perhaps enemy territory.
Yeah.
Right.
You can see there hasn't been any change in course or response from Aster. He's just continuing along the path. Clearly hasn't noticed this. But you still feel it. It's not malevolent. It's just you've been noticed. Someone has noticed you.
All right.
All right. So I'll move you back to the map.
So this place is a day and a half away?
Yeah, so it's been about a day now.
Okay.
By the time you get here, it's been a day.
Okay.
All right. And so things go dark on the ship. Aster says, "I'm just going to continue going through. I have my first mate up in the crow's nest. We're just going to keep going through the night." Nothing a
All
little
right.
groggle, keep me going for.
All right, sounds like a plan. Comrade,
So, yeah.
you said this is at night now?
Yeah, it's at night. And he shows you that there are some there are hammocks for the crew who are going to sleep, but there are actually guest quarters that he's given you to,
Perfect.
Very
and
good.
the and as many of the circus crew as want it. Some are going to sleep in the cart like they usually do, but some are going to take it up.
We could feed the circus crew to the Red Dream if he gets too angry.
Comrade, we paid
Just in
for
case
that
of
the circus crew.
There's a lot of good musicians in that crew.
There's a
and I
lot
don't
of
have to
good
rip this
people in
in
that
half.
group. Just let me put it to you this way. This is the way I'm seeing it. We have all these talented people.
Okay.
We come to this country full of very, very oppressed kitty cats. Okay, they're
Okay.
looking for something. They're looking for something that's going to help them overcome these obstacles. Then we arrive to trumpets into the sound of the motherland, and we are the ones who lead them out of the darkness and into the bloodshed to reclaim their homeland. And they need
Okay.
that nice background music to do it.
Okay.
You get you feel the ding and the pulsating light from the from like the orb that you talked to Yuri through.
Oh,
Yes, Yuri.
Yuri.
Yes, boys. Oh, by the way, I did want to interject. The circus is also something in your urban infiltration class we would call a cover business.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, very good. This is very
Reminding
good.
you of the opportunity there. I don't want my top operatives to forget something I taught them.
Ah, that is right. You did teach that class. You taught that right after how to make pancakes out of sawdust.
Yeah, well, you gotta
Right.
know how to
That
do
was
that.
back when he
Pancakes are
had
an
a
essential
tongue, though.
breakfast food.
Oh, that's true, because he had to eat the pancakes after that, but he couldn't take it. Actually, perhaps... That's a very odd thing. You would think that you would be better off eating the pancakes made out of sawdust after you lost your tongue, so you wouldn't have to put up with taste.
Alright.
No, they're good. All you need to do is throw a little sugar in there if you can find it, or some alcohol or something to flavor it a bit. You couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, very true, comrade. Very true.
A little bit of vodka.
Oh, now you're speaking
Oh,
language that
vodka.
they know.
Most people can't taste vodka, but we can.
Oh, we can taste it. Alright, thank you very much. Is there anything else, Yuri?
Oh no, just keep up the good work. How you liking the OP I sent you?
I think it gave him a ring, comrade.
It
We
gave
don't know
me
what
a
it does.
cursed ring of some sort. I can't get it off.
Cursed ring. Let's see. He's flipping through a book. Well, if you want to spend 100 OP, I can maybe cast the identify spell on it.
Nope.
Your loss.
I think that basically we want to find out what happens on our own time, you know. Make it fun.
Yeah.
We'll liven things up during something, I'm sure.
We
Well,
need
it's
that
prepared,
OP
I
to draw
suppose.
more cards.
But, how is things back in the motherland, Yuri? Any updates?
Oh no, things are fine. The bears still see me as some sort of important shaman, which is fantastic. They feed me well.
Oh, very good. I forgot, Yuri's here with us, isn't he, somehow?
Yeah, he set himself up as like a. The three of you sort of popped in out of nowhere, and he wowed them with like some of the technology you have, and he's basically been installed as a shaman.
Awesome.
Okay,
Not like showing people modern technology, basically.
gotcha.
And this is where we cook the potatoes.
Now, comrade, that brings very important update. If you're here, that means that the microwave is back at base. Who do you have? Which intern is running the microwave?
Vadim.
Vadim?
You let Vadim run
You
the
let
micro-
Vadim anywhere near our
fine.
potatoes.
He'll be fine. He knows how to use a microwave.
Last time he burned his lunch in our microwave.
We had to deal with that fucking smell every mission for
We
3
always came out
months.
smelling like like
Boris is on vacation.
overdone turkey. Boris is on vacation.
Why
Boris
is
is on
Boris on vacation? You don't get the vacation from the gulag. At least you told us we don't.
Well, you weren't part of the internship program.
We got 1 vacation, comrade. We went fucking fishing and it sucked.
Look, you didn't come in as part of the internship program.
Well,
have
now
nothing
that
to
we
We were
know.
snatched off the street.
Yes, you
We
came
were
in as a
snatched off
different
the
system.
street as children.
Yes, like I said, you came in through a different system than the internship program.
You threw us in handcuffs at the age of 6 years old.
Again, your system, internship system.
How are we supposed to get the internship system?
Ah, you have to know people.
No, that.
Oh, well, that explains a lot. I bet Vlad knew people, didn't he?
Vlad knew people.
Yes, he did.
Vlad knew a lot of people.
Yes, he did. Too bad he drowned.
Yeah, that was a loss, but
It was
hey,
bad.
now we got Boris and Vadim. They make up at least 1.5 people.
Vadim. Vadim is less than a half a person in my eyes, but still. Alright, so Vadim's handling it. As long as he doesn't put any cheddar on the potatoes, we don't want that. We want the plain potatoes.
We've taken out all of the potatoes. Oh god, did I leave the chives?
Oh no.
There better not be chives in there. If he has
Now
to
we're
send a
gonna come up
reload
with extra
potato in here
hams
full
like
of
last
chives,
time.
I'm going to, if I die before he sends another potato in, I'm going to smack him across the fucking face with a fucking ham sandwich.
Oh, remember that one time you put the ham sandwich in and we came out looking like Ronald McDonald?
I remember that! That was for that mission in Guam. That actually worked out really good.
It did work out well, but it was very weird.
It was at the children's hospital, I remember that. We had to infiltrate the children's hospital because that dictator was taking over and he was like infiltrating every place and he was pretending to be the head, like the head doctor there. I remember
That's
now.
right. That's right.
The shit that becomes canon. Alright, Yuri.
Alright. You two get some sleep.
Oh, we'll try.
You have a wonderful night of sleep, and morning breaks as you feel you hear a knock on the door.
Ugh, who the fuck?
Sorry, Aster told me to get you. We're approaching the city.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. Okay.
Actually, I'll just show you this before I pass on to that.
Yeah, what do we got?
This is the pass you guys came through. And when you come up to deck, you see the city of Gottmund.
Wow.
Wow.
There's our ship right there.
Similar, smaller galley. Yeah.
You sunk my battleship.
So you see this massive walled, built-up tiered city with these two concentric ring districts terraced up to this large marble lighthouse.
Comrade, do you
When
see
they-
up there on that one dome? I likes how they have the universal bathroom symbol up on that dome.
Oh, yes! That's where the bathrooms are. It's always good to know where the bathrooms are.
Very good to know.
Here, it's right here.
You know, that's the first thing that I always have to find when I come to a new city is the
Exactly.
public bathroom.
Oh, they're
this
very
is
good at
just- it's
signage in this city.
20-foot sign right when you come in.
I like these pussies. They know how to party. All right.
All right. Well, you guys roll up to the docks. Aster will come up to you. He's like, "Well, good luck in the city. I'm gonna stay at port for a while. I like it here."
Very good. You know, it might be good too. How many troops do you have?
Oh, I got my crew, but we've seen a few battles. These are the guys that survived the last Kraken.
Ah, that's
Whoa,
good.
the last crack.
The last Kraken. All right, we gotta do a brawl back here one moment. I just want to be... There was multiple Krakens that you ran into.
It might have been the same one, but there were
In
multiple
the same
times.
spot.
Lots of
Roughly.
Alright, comrade.
Roughly.
Just wanted to
Yes.
check.
Mostly same spot.
So, just wanted to let you know, this city could be under enemy control at any time. There could be fire happening. There could be shit going down. We need you guys here in case A, we need to get the hell out, or B, we need some backup to reestablish a stronghold.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna be here for at least a week.
Oh,
At least,
I know
at
why you're
least.
here.
Don't. Not here.
Pussy as far as
Not
the
on the
eye can
docks.
see, huh?
Out on the docks. Out on the docks.
Alright. Alright, Captain, I will leave you to get some pussy. Thank you for taking us here. Because I yell as loud as I can.
You can see some of the crew looking at him and winking. He's just like,
God damn it. Alright.
oh, by the way, you said this city might. I don't think this city's gonna fall. He points up to the lighthouse. Leader up there?
Yes.
That bastard's a conniving fuck. I know,
Oh.
I've met him.
Oh, what does he like?
What doesn't he like? That
What
man has
What
taste.
is he like?
Oh, what is he like? He's different people to do. He's a different person to different people. You know, he's good at knowing what you like and playing up to that. He's a people pleaser.
People pleaser. Would you say that this man, he can take on, like, does he take on almost the mannerisms of other people, and he never seems to have the same personality?
You got it.
Oh, God damn it, we're dealing with Peter Sellers. Okay.
Peter Sellers.
Oh, fuck. My worst nightmare.
That's a good way of putting it, actually.
Yeah, metagaming, like, the people that were, like, close with Peter Sellers, they said that literally there was no such person as Peter Sellers. He was just whatever it was at any
Wow.
given time. Like, there was no Peter Sellers. He was just whatever he was feeling at the time. It took about 10 minutes for him to pick up mannerisms of another human being, and then he could be that person.
Interesting. Oh, I gotta read more on that.
I was
Fascinating.
confusing Peter Sellers with Tom Selleck.
Oh.
Different.
Different.
More mustache on the second
More
one.
mustache on Tom
Yes.
Selleck.
Yes. Well, not that much more mustache, actually.
Look at Tom Selleck now.
Yes, more mustache now. Clouseau does
mustache.
have mustache, though. A little bit.
No, he does. Yeah.
Well, definitely more mustache.
But,
Half this man's face is a mustache.
alright. Yeah, it was actually, John Cleese's book, because John Cleese was a good friend of Peter Sellers in the early years. So he talked about him a little bit and said that, like, there was no person. Like, he was not Peter Sellers, he was whatever he needed to be at that given time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, continue on.
All right. Before he leaves you, Astor will tell you. So, one thing you gotta know about the city. Made up of 3 districts. This is the water district. We're in the outer docks part of it right now. This is basically the part of the city that's open to outsiders, effectively. Over there, pointing to a big gate, you can see through a bunch of buildings. That's the Plains district. That's the other ring of the city. That's the other part of the ring of the city. You need permission to get into that. That's for Illyrians. Up there, he points. That's the Peak District. That's for the leader and the people who run this place.
Alright, so that's probably the first place we should go, then.
You need special clearance to get into there.
Oh, comrade, we're going to find a way.
You're those kind of people.
We
Interesting. I
talked
knew
to
there was
your
something
head
about you.
boy within 5 minutes of showing up on 2 shiny balls dancing like bears. Because we are bears.
You know, I did find it interesting that that hard ass let you in.
We are very, very special people. You have no idea.
Drug is not one for pleasantries usually.
Well, we made him very interested in this situation. We let him beat up a bunch of watermelons with a hammer.
Okay. I see how you did it. Good on you boys to pick up on that.
Yes, we
The
saw
man likes
that.
a good combat session. The man
We
likes
saw
to swing
that,
that big
we
hammer.
did. He fought us and he beat both of us. You know, we threw the fight, but we still made it look. We made it
It
look
was
good.
beautiful.
He nods. He's not sure whether he, but he's nodding.
I
with
did
you.
smack him in the face with my dick.
You get a deep belly, like roaring belly laugh from this guy. Oh my god! I wish I would have paid to see that. God, why did no one get me on my ship? I
A
was
lot
just
of people
sleeping,
actually
man.
paid to see it.
I would have to imagine it's something to do with the fact that it is your fourth ship and then they just perhaps don't want you there to mess things up.
Oh come on! They trust me at least a bit.
Well,
I think
they gave you a fourth ship.
they gave me a fourth ship.
Is it smaller than the other ones?
It's smaller than the second one. Bigger than the third.
Alright, it's very specific. Okay.
Well, the third time is when I escaped the Kraken, so they rewarded me for that.
The third time is when you escape. Alright,
First
I want to
first
be
time they
very
just
clear.
allowed me- Listen,
The first time,
time-
everybody else died. Second time, everybody else died. Third time, you actually escaped with a couple of crew members.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. First time, they just thought the problem was I needed a bigger boat. When the bigger boat sank, they knew it was my problem. Third time we escaped, they bumped me back up.
Alright, I understand now. Alright, well,
Alright,
we
boys.
must be on our ways then, because we have some persuasion to do.
And some schmoozing to do. And he's the one to match you blow for blow with that. If there's anybody who can schmooze, it's that bastard.
Oh, I cannot wait to meet him.
All right, well, on your way, boys. And while you've been talking, the plank had been put down, and everything's been unloaded into the city.
Do you think it would be
onto the docks.
a bad idea for us to have the Red Dreams there right off the bat at the front door with us? Or do you think he'd find it
him-
interesting?
Keep him with the circus, with someone who can keep him in line.
That would be the
You should
Griffins.
probably keep your cart in this part of the outer docks. There are some what do they call them out here? Caravanserai in this part of the city. That cater to traveling wagons.
Mikail,
Yes, comrade.
you probably should tell the Griffins to keep an eye on the Red Dream, because they are very, very much sentient, and
They are very sentient. They know what to do.
they know what to do. They smack him with their feathers, he gets out the line.
You've actually seen him interacting with the animal trainer Carlin Bell, and they seem to get along, just like the Griffins seem to take to him.
Alright.
You think this little Germane boy has a knack for animals.
Okay.
Alright. We'll
He
leave him
has
with them,
expertise
too.
in the animal handling.
Little Turbine Boy was the Red Dream's nickname in high school.
Jesus.
Alright.
Alright.
Now.
So as you guys disembark, you bid farewell to the circus. They tell you that there's a place that they're going to be holding up. It would be to, I'm trying to imagine the city, it would be to the west of the docks.
Okay.
And they kind of pointed out to you, so you got an idea where it is. Actually, let me move to this now. No, I'll keep you on this because you don't have an idea of the rest of the layout of the land. Okay. So you guys move in closer, and as you pass through a couple areas of buildings, you get deeper into the water district. You come upon this big square, and in the middle is this tall obelisk set on a series of plinths. But around the base of this obelisk is a big crowd listening to one person kind of, like perched up on the plinths, kind of like bracing himself against the obelisk, making big gestures with his arms, talking to the crowd. And the crowd seems angry and they're waving their arms. It's not hard to see this. You don't need any sort of check. It's pretty apparent as soon as you come.
Comrade,
into
do you think
earshot
we
of this.
got into the middle here of a resistance movement?
We might have, comrade.
Alright, perhaps we should introduce ourselves, huh?
So as you get closer, yeah, you see it's mostly Illyrians. There's actually some goat people in among them, and some other humble folk. Um, Probably some people who have been sort of staying in the city for a while. And up on the obelisk is one Illyrian, and as you get closer, this isn't the best. Now, I will preface everything. It was very difficult to find pictures of cat people that weren't object, that weren't clearly people's personas.
Okay.
So bear with me. You see this man
Ah.
hanging from the obelisk.
Did you say fursona?
Yes, that's what they apparently call them.
Oh god.
That's.
I had to wade through images of this shit. Okay,
I'm sure you. I'm
All
very.
right, I
glad
apologize,
that you have
comrade.
I
gotten
literally had to
this
type in
beautiful picture out of all of
I
that.
literally had to type in cat people fantasy class adjective.
Oh no.
That's how I had to find all these images.
I'm so sorry.
This is what it takes to make this game in this world of animal people. So if I gotta wade through it,
If I had to guess, on top row was a picture from Cat Planet Cuties.
No,
What is that?
Second row.
there were cat girls, but not from that.
Yeah. It was it's an anime.
Cat Planet.
That heavily features a cat.
Cuties.
Yes.
Multiple cat girls.
Multiple
Yeah.
cat girls.
These
Yeah,
are
because
not
they're like
cat people. These are regular people.
with
Yeah,
cat
well,
tails and
that's
ears.
that's what anime things are.
That's
yeah.
what anime does.
Oh, now I see it. The
Yep.
first picture was just regular. Oh God, no. Okay, no,
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, can't do
I'm
that.
done.
yeah, no,
Alright.
no, can't do that. No. That's how that show is. It starts off all nice, and then it gets
It gets odd.
intense.
All right. So you see him waving his arm. You can't really make out exactly what he's saying, but he's saying something impassioned, and he's sort of riling the crowd up. What do you do? You're kind of at the fringes of the crowd right now.
Yes.
So you, a tall, like, what are you? 8 feet tall?
Yes, 8 foot tall bear.
Bear people just do this in the back. He actually sees you, like, and he locks eyes on you, and he cocks his head, but he continues going on with his speech. And you start to hear, "We are the Illyrian. They are not of our land. They do not know our history. They do not follow our customs, and they are raiding and trying to make us them. We would
Yes,
welcome them
comrade,
in.
you tell them the truth.
We would welcome them in if they sought a peaceful alliance. But they walked on our sacred land. They walked into our capital, and they made it theirs.
We must seize the means of production.
Seize them.
You get a cheer from the crowd. So you're gonna get it, but I just want you to roll a persuasion check just to see how much from impassioned do they really rile up, or do they
persuasion?
just stay about they're not gonna be okay. together yeah, you get them more riled up. and you can see this character on the obelisk narrow his eyes a little bit. Did you join us? Stand against them and take back our Illyria. And the crowd cheers, and he sort of hops down, and he some people come up to him and start talking to him and doing stuff, but he thanks them. He's clearly playing some sort of PR game.
And we
But
walk
then
up to him.
You walk up to him.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're like,
So at first, he's standing with people across his height, and then you see these meat walls of you two walk up to him.
all right,
He's like, "So you're the two at the back."
comrade, it was such a rousing speech. It reminded me of the motherland.
It brought a tear to my
Motherland.
little eye.
That's where you two come from. I don't think I've ever seen anything like you.
Oh, there's many more like us, and then there's many, many more like us, but in the more of a spiritual way where we actually come from.
Interesting.
We also have a basilisk if you'd like to see that later.
Yes, that is very cute.
It is so cute.
We'll have to wait. Follow me.
All right.
Actually, he stops. He looks around. He's like, "Don't follow me." 4 p.m. Meet me at the Mangled Paw, south of the docks. I'll see you there.
do that, comrade.
And he runs into an alleyway.
What do you make
there
of
he
that?
goes. Look at that pussy run.
I don't know what to make of it, comrade.
He seems like a good comrade. We'll have to talk to him.
Perhaps good comrade, but also there's something very off about him. But he definitely seems like he thinks he's running the show.
Right. And we need someone who thinks they're running the show to get to the people who are actually running the show.
Exactly, and that's the most important part, because then eventually we're going to be running the show.
And we're going to run the show.
And then eventually we're going to have I'm trying to remember what's that term we use for like the local consulate from a communist area that is like your local branch.
Oh, your local office of communism. I don't remember.
Yes, the local office of communism. I can't remember. It's going to bother me now.
I think I may know what it is, but I'm not entirely sure.
Wait, what is it? I can't even.
What did you find?
I don't want to go on that website.
Oh my.
It was Marxist.org.
Oh yeah, you may get put on some sort of list.
You're now on the list.
Communist state.
What website did I visit during one of these streams?
I think
it was
that one.
No, it wasn't that one. It was the.
The Communist Party of Texas or something.
Yeah, the Communist Party of Texas.
Something like
Didn't
that.
think that would exist too much, but you know.
Hilarious.
Whatever's the local group, that's going to bother me now. Comrade, we've been away from the motherland too long.
Too long.
All right. But yes, the local... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's so weird.
What? What happened?
Oh, that's so weird.
What
Shit's
happened?
weird. Shit got weird. I'm sorry.
Shit got
No, we're
weird.
okay. No, there is a mouse. There's a secondary mouse hovering over Christian's image, depending... Oh, okay, that weirded me out. Okay. So, anyways,
They're in your system, Greg. They found you.
not good.
I already know.
Christ.
So now we have to track that kitty cat down at 4 o'clock. Until then, perhaps we should look around a bit, huh?
It's about 1 p.m. now.
We should get the lay of the land, talk to a few of the people, you know?
So you hadn't noticed it before. Give me perception checks. See if you do. I'll start with Ivan. You hear something going on at the fringes of the square. You see a crowd moving, but you can't really tell what they are. Mikail, you see those dog people? A small detachment of them carrying... So do you know what a palanquin is?
A what?
A palanquin? It's like those where like they have the 4 posts that people hold and someone sits on a chair. Yeah. So it's kind of an open one, but you see a couple dog people and some extra soldiers carrying someone. There's someone sitting on that chair, walking through the city, and people are like moving out. And there's a bit of a commotion as people are like moving out of the way.
Alright,
What the
comrade.
fuck is that?
I've got an idea.
Okay.
We're going to run up and we're going to steal that cart with that bastard on it.
Oh, that sounds great. We can definitely do that. They're just little people.
Exactly. We punch them out of their way.
Oh, definitely.
Alright, so we rush up.
All right.
We run up and we just run up, stand right in front of the dogs that are carrying the post.
So you see they're about 8, and you hear a voice. So as you get closer, the one sitting in the chair is this individual. These are a
Is
little
that-
bit easier to find.
Napoleon is a border collie.
He's not quite Napoleon. He's, but he's like a, kind of like a, I don't know what type of breed that is. Yeah, smaller dog though. I said, move out of the way.
Excuse me, sir. We need to have a word with you. And I grab one side of the thing and kick the 2 dogs
the
from
other
that
one.
side off, and then he does that side.
It's probably gonna be pretty easy, but give me a strength check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Can I give
Strength
you a
and an
dex check?
intimidate check, actually.
Oh, intimidate.
Yeah. Intimidate's less important. Strength is more important.
That was an intimidate.
Nice.
Actually, Mikail, did he roll?
I rolled
Yeah.
an 18 for
18
intimidate.
for intimidate.
No, that's mine. I'm Ivan.
Oh.
What? Oh, that's
You didn't
me
roll.
Oh, you didn't roll. So 18 for intimidate, 1. So give me both your intimidate first, because you're approaching. You're giant. You're much taller.
Oh,
the
you got a
first one.
23.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. And Ivan, roll me one intimidate check. Was
I
that
did.
16 actually?
It was
Oh,
18.
so it's both.
The first
So,
18
okay.
was the actual one that I rolled for this.
So you saw the man that was sitting on the chair. The rest of the guards are a collection of like bulldogs and pit bull dog people. You scare the shit out of the front 2, and then the 2 of you combined sort of lift it out of the hands of the back 2, and so you've each got this chair on a shoulder. What do you do?
We
bring
run
it back
off
to
with
the
it.
boat.
You just run off with it. In what direction? You're on the
Towards our
north
little
side of-
encampment.
Yeah,
With
towards the boat.
Towards our boat with the encampment.
Okay, so you're running south and then west. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are both of your speeds?
30?
Has to be both 30.
45
Yeah,
feet,
okay.
actually.
35?
No, 30 feet armored.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm unarmored, though, so 45 feet.
Well, if
Speed, I'm
Ivan's
30.
if Ivan's is 30, you would have to move at 30.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
So, I'm just gonna do a general. Give me both initiative. This isn't gonna be super important. This is just telling me the order of who's doing what. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just roll me whatever. I'm sure you'll do fine after what I just rolled. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Both of you are fine. They rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Yeah, so you have action. So I would suggest you just dash, probably.
Yeah.
All right. So you take off. They're trying to run after you, so they're a little bit
We
slower
kicked
on the
them.
upkeep.
Comrade.
Well, you knocked 2 down, but the other 2 who had it pulled out of their hands, it was being held at 4 corners. You 2 were strong, so you just kind of put it on your shoulders and ran with it.
Okay.
But they had it like two in the front, 2 in the back. So they start running at you, but they're like stunned for a moment. They don't know they weren't expecting that to happen. So they take a second, and they're about an extra 60 feet behind you.
Yeah.
You run through a crowd of Illyrians and various races, all of which they see 2 giant bear people running at them with a chair on their shoulders, so they're just getting the fuck out of the way. And you run through for shits and giggles. No, you guys are fine. You guys are operatives. I'm not gonna make you do that. So you run through, you get to the mouth of the square where you came in, and then you take a sharp right towards the west. So you run towards the building you were pointed out. Do you make any turns, or do you just go straight there?
We're going straight to where the Red Dream is.
Straight.
Okay. So let me. Okay. Yeah. Actually, you would make it in there before they rounded the corner. Wow, you guys fucking.
It's fucking fast.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm thinking about the distance because it took them 60 feet to catch up with you, so and it's not far off that turn. Yeah, you would make it in there before they really saw where you went. Fuck, you guys.
We
We
just pulled it
stole
off.
this dog, man.
I don't know how the hell you just did that. Okay. Well, yeah, so you arrive. I mean, once you get in, so this is a big building, squarish. There's no dome on top. It clearly has a courtyard and spaces surrounding this courtyard. But you go through a large arched doorway, clearly meant to fit things that are potentially tall, and you just go straight through with your added height. But there's someone sitting at a little table in the front, and he stops. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?
You need to get out of the way now."
Get out of the way.
Did you check in here?"
I'm gonna kick him out of the way.
Okay, he's like, "Oh."
He gets kicked against the wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is a cat person we just kicked.
Oh, that's okay. He's just like an older cat person, so he doesn't really chase you. You go through. You're now in a courtyard with a bunch of little arched stalls set into the surrounding band of building spaces. You're not sure which your group is in. Give me perception checks. Fantastic.
I see.
Mikail spots them. Okay. And you get to so they are on the west. They're on the south side, in from the corner. So you guys head up to that, and you see. So these are big, almost like covered stables, but they're big. They're meant for you to park a carriage in, and then there's some stall rooms along the side for the tenants to stay. There's enough room for you to bring the chair wherever the fuck you want it. So what do you do with it?
Into our room with our the Red Dream and stuff.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you bring it to where the Red Dream is. Oh, so you see the the circus is a little startled at first, but knowing it's you two, they don't really. They know something's going on. They're like, okay.
Red Dream.
Blah blah blah.
Over there at the entrance, there's going to be 2 furry snacks for you very soon. They are dogs. They are dogs, not cats. Remember, dog.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
Like this. This is dog, but this is not for you.
He looks up. Mm. Mm. Looking back towards the door. Mm. And he trots away. There are some screams from people around, but they just give him birth.
They just give him room.
Yeah. Let me just get something up. Do you go and watch what he does, or do you just let him do his thing?
No,
all right, so we're gonna pan over to Red Dream's perspective. 5e. 1 sec. We got a stat block up.
Oh, I was planning on just immediately getting to talk to this person.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So do your thing. I'll tell you when things happen.
Ah, comrade, how are you this fine day?
What are you two doing? This is a breach. This is a breach of our agreement with the Illyrians.
Stole you.
There's a little bit of a lilt on agreement.
Do you see a Illyrian anywhere around here?
He looks around, and some of the pomp starts to fade away as he realizes so he's about he's like a sort of like a King Charles Spaniel. So he's a small
3 feet, 3 feet,
2.5, 3 feet. You're multiple times his height, and the color starts to drain. Well, not that you can see his skin, but you can tell he's like.
Before you say anything, comrade, I'd like to just let you know there are many more people like us. So this could get very bad for you. I would like you to answer everything that you can very honestly.
He sinks back in the chair. Let me bring back up his image, by the way.
We're very good people. We do very nice things. But when people cross us, and this is when we hear the people dealing with the Red Dream scream.
Hear... just comparing the two stat blocks, you hear a couple of screams, and let me just roll something real quick. Okay. Is it picture? And one scream that starts to fade.
All right.
So
now you hear what happens when people cross us, comrade.
he's just like sunk back in his chair, and he's like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
I want to know a little bit more about the structure, the way you have run things here, comrade.
Oh, no, you're with the resistance, aren't you?
Well, we might be with the resistance, comrade, but, well, we have our own thing that we want to do first.
As you realize you're sort of like a neutral player, you don't really have a stake other than your own in this. He's all right. Let me roll me an intimidate check, by the way.
Oh,
Not
I gotta
gonna be
go
too
at
hard.
9:30, guys.
Okay,
Just so you
Oh,
know.
you gotta head out.
Yeah, at 9:30.
Alright.
So we got-
Oh, 9:30. Okay.
that should be enough.
Yeah, we can.
We
I
can
mean, my
dismember
roll.
this dog by then.
My roll should be enough.
Oh, yeah. And he rolled horribly. He's like, I just want to live. I'll tell you anything you want.
Oh, comrade, you hear that, Mikail?
What do, comrade?
I didn't join this outfit to die. I joined it to rule.
Also, you're a little bit of a ruler. What?
You are important.
You
Oh,
can
you are
tell
important.
he's regretful that he spoke up. So what do you do?
So, Mr. Important Good Boy. By the way, I have to ask, are you
You're
a good boy?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give him a charisma saving throw. He grits his teeth. He's like, I'm not falling for this.
Oh. Come on now, you must be a good boy. You just said you wanted to live and you'll tell us anything. That's what good boys
I'm gonna
do.
give him one more. Oh. I'm a good boy.
Oh, there we go.
God damn it.
All right, now, Mr. Good Boy, tell us what is your position within your army, shall we say?
I was given the title Orator. I spread the good word of the Emperor.
Ah,
My
so
name
not
is Friend.
official military title, but you are like the local magistrate.
Not magistrate. Our efforts have so far not swayed them. The one in charge of this town, the Moshar, as they call him, is the
Ah,
official title.
you know what the best part about this whole thing is? When we're done talking to you, we are going to bring you to him.
Oh, anything but that. Anything but that.
You know,
like
it
that
may
man
end
can
up
see
being
right
your
through
best.
me.
It may end up being your best option by the end, to tell you the truth.
Oh.
As the Red Dream comes walking by with like body parts hanging out of his mouth.
So he's got someone petrified slung over his back. And he just has a leg in his mouth.
Very good image.
Let me
Good
give this
boy,
guy a
Red
Constitution
Dream.
saving throw. He looks at it, he grits his teeth, he's like, I'm not going to look at that.
Oh, it's alright, you don't have to look at that camera, you just have to look at me and my friend Mikail.
I think if I follow you two, my life will at least be saved. I hope, please.
We're pretty reasonable.
Pretty reasonable.
Pretty reasonable.
Okay.
We're fairly straight shooters. We've kicked your two dogs out of the way in the front row carrying you to birth, and then we just had them eat the other two. We're telling you you're going to live if you do everything we tell you to. It's gonna happen.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Alright, what is the strength currently of your armed forces in this city?
This city, very few. Only a few more than what you saw. I'm nothing more than an emissary. This settlement, like a couple others, are still obstinate.
Completely free of your tyranny, in other words.
Now that the shroud is down, yes.
So what is the exact
Free of the
number,
tyranny.
comrade?
12. 10.
That's it?
As I said, I'm an emissary. It's me and my gods.
So what you're saying is there is 10 that are left that are alive.
He kind of cranes his neck over towards Red Dream, but doesn't really look that way completely. 10, yes, now. 10.
Very good. That is what we needed to know the most. Now, the other thing that I wanted to know is how many other towns have you currently infiltrated within this society?
We currently have the capital city, Elavask, and the western port of Lek. There are some smaller villages among the other city-states that we have controlled, but a large portion of the south and east is out of our control.
And how many soldiers would you say you had in the capital city and how many in Lek?
In the capital city, numbering in the thousands. But
Would you
that's not all
say
of our
3,000?
forces.
4,000.
I'm not privy to a lot of the military information.
But you say 10,000 or less?
Less than 10,000, probably more than 3,000. In Lek, closer to 2,000. We have more spread out in the southern city-states south of the capital in Lek. We have most of our forces in the Rift Mountains north of Elavask, where the Emperor, for whatever reason, decided he wanted to spend his time.
Alright, that is very good information, comrade. Who is the most in charge near here? Besides you in this town. You are obviously the
Besides
most in
me.
charge for this small contingent. Who is the next person up the chain?
None that I know personally.
Oh, come on now.
He's racking his brain for a moment.
Comrade, should we treat him like one of the Bolivian drug lords?
Which treatment are you referring to? You're referring to the one where we put them face down on the ground and put the weapon to the back of his head?
Yes.
You know what? Go ahead and do it. I know how much you like that.
So what are you doing to him?
We're
He
kind of
grabbed
like
the dog by the
pinning him
scruff
to
of
the
the
ground. Yeah, like picking him up and like, where's Rachel?
What you doing? You're like, what's the name? I'll tell you. Please, just don't hurt me. I don't know the names, but the closest city-state we've controlled out here is in the Galesbor Valley.
Galsbo?
Galesbor, Galesbor. I don't know the name of who's running it or how many of our forces are there, but we passed through it. It's the southernmost I can think of.
Perhaps that would be a good place to start. What do you think, comrade?
Sounds like a good. Should we take him with us? Will anyone miss you?
I have a family in the capital. No, I have a family in the Hundar capital.
Well, you know,
Okay. So you can't come with us?
basically, here's the problem, comrade. You see, we stole you. We're going to go where we tell you to, because you are our slave puppy now.
Oh, we will let you ride in the chair, though.
Yes, we have to keep up your appearances.
Right.
But that's tomorrow. For tonight, we are going to have to take you with us to meet our friend. And he's going to have to be able to tell us more about how important you are, and more important, how you are to his cause.
Right.
Oh, I can see where this is going, and I don't like it.
Well, but it
If
may
it
keep
keeps-
you
if it keeps
alive.
me
You
If
want
it
to
keeps me
see the bitch and puppies back at home.
I will follow you, sirs. What is your names?
My name is Ivan.
My name is Mikail.
Thank you for at least sparing me. He looks up at you two. I promise you, I would not be able to survive. I do not believe I would be able to survive against you in a fight, so I don't have much of a chance unless I stick with
Comrade, you wouldn't
Believe it
be
or
able to
not.
survive me stretching out my leg in the wrong direction.
Oh, God. I was just a merchant. That's all I was.
Comrade, I could kill you with my penis.
I've seen it happen. It's quite scary.
He's just speechless. I don't...
Alright, just so you know who the elf is here. Alright, alright, comrade. Basically, this is what's going to happen. You're going to cooperate, you're going to come with us, we're going to talk to that man, and then we're going to see where you go from there. Wherever he decides that you're going to be going, and by proxy us, we'll make sure that you live. But only so long as you remain useful and truthful to us.
I will try my best, sirs.
Alright, I'm glad we have that understanding. Now, until 4 o'clock comes around, our friends, the Griffins here, are going to keep a very close eye on you.
He finally looks over where you're looking. He's just shaking at this point.
Alright. I think we have an understanding.
My God.
We just kidnapped a man off the street.
How the fuck do you guys continuously manage to do this?
Alright, and that puts us close enough to 9:30, where that's probably good.
This time, comrade.
Oh my God.
Let's get the stream shut down. Anyways, thanks for joining us tonight, guys, and we'll be back with another episode of this
Thank you for coming.
in the near future, closer than the last one. Well done.
Yeah, Mayor.
Yeah, Mayor! What do we say at the end?
Keep your cocks warm.
And may your dreams be red, comrades. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.